Hello, everyone, my dear friends. I hope you're okay after the Bybit hack. At the very least, this hack may have mostly hurt people who trade futures, since it shook up the market. Even though it looked like it might be getting better yesterday, the market is still moving sideways right now. Today, we'll talk about this event and the good news for XRP users that the SEC is getting ready to shut down in the US. What will happen next? It was found out late at night, and we will talk more about it today. We'll also talk about February 27, 2025, which is a big day. This day, the SEC will hold a secret meeting where most of the talk will be about XRP. The XRP ETF rules and control will all be talked about at this meeting. We will also talk about what David Schwartz said about how the world might change if transaction fees go away. As for the Bitcoin market, it's important to keep in mind that it's still not moving. Yesterday, altcoins showed signs of getting better, but there haven't been any clear bullish moves yet. In the past week, Ethereum has gone up 4%, reaching $2,800. Even though hackers stole a lot of Ethereum from Bybit, it hasn't had much of an effect on the price of Ethereum. Also, new reports say that the hackers who broke into Bybit may be connected to Solana meme coin scams. I've already said many times that putting $100 into each new bad coin on Solana is not a good idea. There are 12 million of these coins already, so it's very hard to find a gem. The market's mood is calm right now, with a score of 40 out of 100 coin fans are still waiting for the season to start, which hasn't happened yet. A lot of buyers are worried because Bitcoin prices have not moved from their all-time high of $1,909. When it comes to XRP, the weekly chart shows that we will probably end the week just above $2.56, which is a key support level right now. XRP prices have been going up and down between $2.56 and $2.77 since February 14th. The next move would either favor the bulls or the bears based on whether it breaks out above this level. It is clear that big players have been buying XRP since 2022, and they have also been making money. One possible repeat level is $1.79, and a drop below $2 is also possible. XRP is still below the 50-day moving average, which means it is weak. The price could stay in a range between $2.30 and $2.89 for months, in my opinion. If XRP doesn't break out, it could mean that it's being spread out, but I'm sure that an altcoin season will come along soon and help XRP. We will have to wait for now and watch the sideways activity. The trend is still the same when you look at the XRPE/VTC pair. At this point, it's hard to say for sure that there is a bullish sign. Bears are expected to take over if XRP falls below 2,500 Satoshis. The SEC is getting ready for a government shutdown in the US. I talked about this in my Telegram group yesterday and included a Russian translation. It says in the formal statement that if the US government shuts down because of budget delays, along with other government agencies, the SEC's working conditions will change. The agency has a backup plan that says some important tools like Edgar will keep running. It might be too soon to say that the SEC is shutting down totally, but Elon Musk has already made Doge to keep an eye on what the SEC does before Trump's possible return. This is an interesting turn of events. Finally, I think the Ripple vs SEC case will be over this year. The 27th of February is also a very important date. Yesterday was the Sunshine Act meeting. This day, people will talk about how to regulate XRP and the XRP ETF. The public will not be able to attend this meeting. Depending on what happens, the market may become more volatile in the days after the meeting. David Schwartz said not long ago that the world will change if there are no more payment fees. We want XRP to do for banks what email did for talking to each other. At first, no one believed in email, but as the internet grew, it became necessary. I used to use ICQ and Skype. Later, Telegram came out. The use of electronics for communication has become standard, and XRP transfers are likely to follow suit. It took place no matter what. That's a given. In the physical delivery of things with shipping containers, which began globalization and changed it. When the internet came along, it changed the way we get knowledge. We don't know what the TCP/IP of money is, though. In what way does the shipping crate hold value? That is something we don't know yet. Still, there will be one. That is for sure. Things will change because of that. Another thing I want to say is that one of the changes I see coming, and that I think is important, is that fees are going to get much smaller. I think a lot of you here have jobs and get paid every 2 weeks or every 2 months. So why is that? Most likely you pay your bills every month. So why is that? It's because payments are hard to use and cost a lot. These payments could happen more often, though, if they were easy and cheap. While you work, money could come at you all the time. You could send rent money to your owner on a regular basis. I'll be honest, those sound stupid. Yes, they are. Like if we were talking about email in the late 1990s and you asked me, what are people going to use email for? I'd tell you. I probably couldn't have come up with better examples. Everyone here has a cell phone, probably has email on it, and probably has hundreds of messages that don't look anything like mail or messages from the late 1990s. I couldn't have seen any of that coming. In 2000, if you had asked me if the internet had enough speed, I would have said, yes, it does. How could I have thought of Netflix and video on demand? That makes no sense, right? Like the price of internet is too high for that. Things will be very different if the cost of payments also goes down to zero. This is because of the internet. I'm going to talk about some of the ways I think that will change and what that means. The idea behind XRP is that it should be easy to send money from A to B. Compared to Bitcoin, it uses a lot less energy and has almost no processing fees. John Reed Stark, who used to be head of the SEC, said that Ripple's appeal is the next big case that is coming up. Ripple could be set up for success if the SEC changes its mind about how to regulate cryptocurrencies. Could XRP get to $30? Some people think that the US government might keep XRP in its secret reserve. It's possible that XRP will follow other altcoins like Ethereum or Solana into this reserve, which will cause its price to rise significantly. Yesterday, I also shared an interesting story about the bull market trends for XRP in 2013, that XRP could go through another meteoric rise. It will happen soon. Ripple needs to win its case against the SEC so that XRP can keep going up in value. Because of this, it will be a lot easier for Ripple to go public through an IPO. Also, big companies like BlackRock may soon file for XRP ETFs. Applications from big names in the field are already being looked at. It will happen soon. That was Crypto Facts. Have a nice trip.